Because my dad was an addict, he was raising two boys to be addicts as well. I was 7 years old when I started smoking cigarettes. Because of the poverty we were in, my dad wouldn't pay the bills from electricity to the water bill, and those things would get shut off. And it even got to the point where my dad wouldn't pay the rent, and so we get kicked out a lot. Every single school year, my brother and I were at a different school. And that was really tough, you know, growing up as kids, young kids, you know, because you're trying to make friends, you're trying to find your identity, and I found myself doing things that I knew was wrong, you know, just to fit in, from smoking and drinking and just experimenting with different sexual things, and we found ourselves just really in a deep pit as just young kids.
No greater love has filled my life, since your love has found me. You outshine wonderful.
At one point, we were living in a shelter home, which is just a basic room with a bathroom, and we shared a kitchen quarters with everyone else in that shelter home. One morning we woke up living in the shelter home, and Dad was gone. And he ended up leaving and moving and driving off to another state.
If the Lord had not been on my side, where would I be? Overwhelmed, swallowed up, beaten down. Blessed be the Lord. He is my help, my refuge.
Eventually, my dad gave up custody of me, and my aunt took over guardianship. And even living with her was still tough. Her husband had a lot of anger issues, and a lot of those would get taken out on me. There was a lot of verbal abuse and a little bit of physical abuse as well. At 16 years old, I find myself in a garage with 5 other buddies building a pipe bomb. Everything goes wrong, the pipe bomb explodes, a buddy loses his hand, there's just chaos everywhere. I find myself with 3 felonies on my record, and this is the situation that God chooses to use to turn my life around.
What does the word say about when people pray? There is healing for our land. What does the word say about his plan for me? All of my hopes and dreams will come true to thee. I'm holding on to you, oh God. Your every word of truth is life.
I ended up going to a youth camp that my aunt urged me to go to right after this pipe bomb situation. And at that youth camp, I gave my life to Christ. Just the community up there and the worship, and it was so powerful, and God drew me in through all of that.
I'm holding on to you, oh God. Your every word of truth is life to me. I'm holding on to you. I'm holding on to you.
So when I got back from this youth camp, I started to go to church a lot more, started to connect with the youth group, and I ended up going to that same camp the next year. And at that camp, God revealed to me my gifting and my passion for music and worship. At that camp, I knew that I wanted to use my music to glorify Him.
Gospel, light defeats the darkness.